Kinagit at kinalap ng Agila News Team. Agila Balita.
Narito ang balita. Sa Canada, lingap sa mamamayan tumulong sa komunidad sa Niagara. Sa California, Thousand Oaks Community Center kinupkop ang mga biktima ng Maria Fire. Sa California pa rin, Guerrero bumighani sa mga manonood sa Los Angeles. Sa Florida, Spiff's Folk Fair, ipinagdiwang ang iba't ibang kultura. Sa DC, Washington, pinagdiwang ang panalo ng Nationals. At sa Seattle, Washington, ano kaya ang budget mo sa Pike Place Market? Ito ang Agila Balita. Sumasa inyo mula sa Philadelphia. Ako si Myla Simbulan.
Agila Balita.
Patuloy ang pagtulong ng lingap sa mamamayan ng Iglesia ni Cristo sa Ontario, Canada. Tumatanggap ng tulong ang mga taga-Niagara at sinabing napakalaking bagay ang isang bag ng grocery para sa isang pamilyang dumaraan sa pagsubok. Narito ang report ni Neilani Guardian at Rex Adam.
The city of Niagara Falls is a tourism and hospitality hub. Every year, about 12 million tourists come to the city to experience its social life, entertainment industry, and scenic landscape. Even though Canada is a wealthy country, its provinces, cities, and towns are not immune to poverty. FYM Foundation is here to add armor and support to this ongoing fight in hopes to have a profound effect in reducing poverty and hunger in the world. Its vision and mission is based on their unceasing commitment in addressing the needs of people and communities on a global scale, and that includes the city of Niagara Falls.
We are here today to have our Aid to Humanity and Evangelical Mission activity of the Church. Members of the Church of Christ are always guided by the Church administration through the words of God. One of God's commandments written in the Bible is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is why we engage ourselves in activities that benefit the community.
It's about 3.5, maybe even 4 hours to get here in Niagara, but together with my brethren and myself, and also our goodwill or care packages, we are united with our church administration to show the love of the brotherhood, but also the love for our fellow men.
The Iglesia ni Cristo, or Church of Christ, in conjunction with the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, reaches out to the community in Niagara Falls through the Aid to Humanity project. Today, more than 400 care packages are ready to be provided to those in need. Each bag contains items such as fruit juices, cereals, pasta, canned, and other dry goods.
My own view is that I met people I've seen here, like a community of very happy, accommodating people. Like this is not something you see all the time. People that are so accepting, like they're willing to really talk to you, help you, and all that. And it's something that we should encourage, and it's lovely.
Aid for humanity is something that people should not like fear or think that they are less. Because when I needed help as a student, I never got that.
Okay.
And today, this event just amalgamated everything, coming together and actually giving something to the community, and which is really great. And it's amazing because it goes a long way, because you have no idea what a bag of groceries will do to a family. It will change their whole life.
Local community outreach projects like what happened here in Niagara Falls is part of the Church of Christ of volunteer service.
Driven by their belief that whenever you possibly can, do good to those who need it.
For Eagle News Service, reporting from Niagara Falls, this is Rex Adam.
And I'm Neilani Guardian.
We are one with 25.
Salamat Neilani at Rex. Samantala, sa Southern California naman, panandali ang kinupkop ng Thousand Oaks Community Center ang mga biktima ng Maria Fire. Kinapanayam ni Agila reporter Winverly Rivera ang ilan sa kanila at inalam kung ang kanilang pakiramdam sa dinanas na sakuna. Panoorin natin.
After a series of consecutive fires in Southern California, there is another fire that broke out called the Maria Fire in Santa Paula. This affected about 9,412 acres of land.
All these people were brought here because their neighborhood was being cleared by the fire department because the fire is getting too close.
The fires are getting tiring. I've lived out here for 23 years. The first 21 years we had one fire. In the last 2 years we've had a fire each year. So I don't know what's going on, but it's becoming an uncomfortable place whenever the wind comes up.
Well, you asked me how I feel about folks impacted by this particular incident or similar incidents, and the Canal Rec and Park District is an independent special district to provide rec, park, and open space services to the community. And one of the things that we provide is community centers. And so it feels really good to know that in the community's time of need, we have the kind of places people can come to take shelter. And we have really excellent staff that help folks get out of harm's way.
This is the second year in a row that our park district has been providing shelters for people in fires, and it's really nice to see the community come together. Everyone on our staff has been so awesome, and everyone with the Red Cross just working together to provide all these people with a place that's safe to go to get away from the smoke and the fires.
Edison took the power down as a precaution while they're cutting a tree down that could have taken them out for a long time. So we have no power at the center, so we had to temporarily run little generators and cords. So they have temporary lighting and some basic stuff to charge phones and whatnot and get them through the night. Keep checking and adding fuel every couple hours to keep them running, and that's about it. We use them for this all the time. That's what their job is, so they can, they're meant to do this.
I am Winverly Rivera, coming to you from Santa Paula, and I am 1 with 25.
Salamat, Winverly. Susunod sa California pa rin, Guerrero bumighani sa mga manonood sa Los Angeles. Sa Florida's Peeps Folk Fair, ipinagdiwang ang iba't ibang kultura. Sa DC, Washington, ipinagdiwang ang panalo ng Nationals. Diyan lamang kayo, magbabalik ang Agila Balita.
Agila Balita.
Kayo ay nanonood pa rin ng Agila Balita, sumasa inyo mula sa Philadelphia. Ako si Myla Simbulan. Ipinalabas na sa Los Angeles, California ang pelikula ng EBC Films sa Guerrero, puno ng aral at katatawanan, tunay na binighani ng pelikulang ito ang mga manonood. Narito sina Agila reporter Eva at Allen Basalahe para sa mga detalye.
Multi-award-winning EBC film Guerrero premieres in the City of Angels, Los Angeles.
Held at the John Wayne Performing Arts Center, The LA premiere of Guerrero was attended by over 800 people. Once inside the lobby, guests immediately discovered opportunities to snap souvenir photos, while others couldn't resist attempts at copying the movie poster.
At last, event organizers started the movie, and Guerrero viewers couldn't have been more pleased with what they watched.
I am so happy that I brought my kids today. This is one way of showing them how life is, like how to deal with life based on the experiences that you've seen in the movie, and that's something is good experience for them.
We need this kind of movie so that all of the members of the family can watch this movie.
There's an underlying statement that tells you, keep going, keep moving forward.
When life knocks you down, to always keep getting back up and always get back on your feet.
There's a lot of scenes in the movie that really touched me and taught me of so many things regarding family, like just having a family of your own, and just making strong bonds with each other.
It's inspirational. The theme of the film is you can't give up. There's always something to look forward to hope for. There were scenes that you thought were just gonna be really emotionally gripping, but then there would be a comedic break too.
If you like a good laugh, you'll enjoy this one.
It was a very funny film. I love everything about it from beginning to end. A lot of good humor. There are some sad points to the film. There are some heartbreaking, some parts that'll make you cry.
It did make me sad. There's parts of the movies where I could relate to with my family. So yeah, that really got to me. It makes me interested more in seeing the second part because I want to see how it goes for all of them. They're really good characters.
I would be very excited to watch Guerrero Dos because there's a lot of questions that I'm asking about the first movie, and I want the questions to be answered in the second movie.
When Guerrero Dos comes out, I will be so happy to get that closure because I don't want to give away the ending, but let me tell you this, you will definitely want to and need to watch Guerrero Dos. Yes, definitely. There's no question about it, you need to do it.
The moviegoers who watch the Guerrero first or Guerrero 1, they want to watch. They are so excited to watch Guerrero Dos. And me too. EVC, you did a great job.
Job well done, EBC, and looking forward for more movies like this. Congratulations.
Good luck on Guerrero Dos, and I want my questions to be answered.
Pero Guerrero kami. Tuloy ang laban.
With the sequel saved for another day, guests nonetheless appreciated the solid storytelling of Guerrero. Sure, there were English subtitles for those who needed them.
But the appeal of Guerrero's Don't Give Up message translates well no matter what language you speak.
In Los Angeles, California, Eva and Alan, Eagle News, we're 1 with 25.
Salamat Eva at Alan. Dumakaman tayo sa Florida, saan ginanap ang taunang Scripps Folk Fair, isang pagdiriwang ng iba't ibang kultura sa pamamagitan ng pagdidisplay at pagpapakilala ng kanya-kanyang pagkain, putugtugin, damit at kung ano-ano pa. Narito si Abby Aragon para sa report.
With Florida being the tip of the United States, it contains a mixture of many different ethnicities. About 47% of Floridians are made up of different nationalities. The St. Petersburg International Folk Fair Festival shows off those different cultures in efforts to show Floridians, especially in the Tampa Bay area, how important it is to embrace our differences.
The festival has people from many different countries, all glad to share their food and culture. It showcased the diversity that exists in the world, which most of the festival goers agreed is important. Some people, like the vendors from the Hamong tent, have been going to the festival for years and enjoy coming back. This is what they had to say about the display of different cultures.
Yeah, I think it's important because
being exposed to different types of ethnicities, I think that really shows appreciation for the different types of people that we have here in the United States. And then it also broadens our perspective on understanding how people are, to empathizing with them, and then also just having a better clarity on how to treat others when you appreciate their culture.
Definitely, because in Florida, especially here in St. Pete, we have a lot of ethnic, like Asian to Africa to Middle East, and we have a lot of nations that come here and set up a vendor, and they show their clothing, to traditional food, to their language. So it is really good for education for the kids.
Representatives of the festival, like Ellie Anderson, also believe that showing diversity can broaden people's views of the world and make them realize that there's much more than what you see every day.
I think it's really important to see different cultures in your hometown because you might not be as exposed to them when they're not all in one place, and you might not go and seek them out on their own or on your own. So SPIFS really gives you the opportunity to have all of it at the same time. I think it's important to learn the values of other cultures and try to incorporate them into your own lives.
Well, I hope you learned as much about these different ethnicities as I did. Signing off from St. Petersburg, I'm Abby Aragon, and I'm always 1 with 25.
Salamat, Abby. At ngayon para sa balitang pampalakasan. Kamakailan ay pinagdiwang ng Washington ang tagumpay ng Nationals sa kanilang di inaasahang panalo, hindi lamang sa World Series, kundi para sa buong season. Nakipagkwentuhan si Agila reporter Ken Cruz sa ilang fans na nagdiriwang sa kabisera ng bansa. Narito ang report.
There's a lot of things going on here in the United States, particularly here in the nation's capital. Large and serious issues like threats of war, the economy, impeachment. Today, for the people gathered here in the streets of D.C., none of those things are a priority at the moment because the Washington Nationals are the World Series champions for the first time in the franchise's history.
Although some people just became fans of the Nats recently, the World Series win by Washington had just as much impact.
It's amazing. We've gone with a couple of other DC teams. We haven't had the best of luck, but I mean, pretty cool, especially now coming to the parade, seeing everybody just united as one is pretty cool.
My first time and it feels amazing.
For longtime Nationals fans, this win meant so much more.
Being from DC, born and raised, and of course being a supporter of every home team, Wizards, Redskins, Nats, when they were 19 and 31, of course, a player like Bryce Harper, it's like, okay, well, it's just another DC team, another bad season. But when they turned it around and, eventually winning 90 games, it was like, okay, and actually getting into the wild card round, it was like, okay, maybe we got something here, but they're probably going to lose. And then seeing them make it out of the wild card round and then beating the Dodgers and then beating the Cardinals, it was like, okay, I think we're on to something. And making it to the World Series, of course, was pretty big.
Whether one was a first-time admirer of the Nats or a loyal fan who's witnessed the ups and downs of the franchise, many agreed that the win and even the victory parade brought Washington, D.C. together.
I feel like it helps us just because, like I said, you could see during the parade, everyone was just united. Everyone's energy and their vibes just kind of pumped everyone else up. Everybody was just friends with each other without even knowing our names. It was pretty cool.
Seeing DC win, it actually gave a lot of hope for the city because, like I said, being from DC, growing up in DC, you don't really have much to cheer about. But the baseball team winning, it's a different atmosphere. It actually brings a lot of people together, especially with everything that DC has been through the past 4 or 5 years. It brings the human out of people. You see that in more ways than none, we're actually all pretty much alike. And we can all come together and cheer for a common cause.
From the Nationals victory celebration here in Washington, D.C., I'm Ken Cruz, 125.
Salamat, Ken. Sa aming pagbabalik, Alamin natin kung saan makararating ang $50 na pasyal budget kung nais mong ma-enjoy ang Pike Place Market sa Seattle, Washington. Diyan lamang kayo, magbabalik ang Agila Balita.
Agila Balita. Net 25 available in the Middle East.
Agila Balita, sumasa inyo mula sa Philadelphia. Dadalhin tayo ni Agila reporter Frendel Feheran sa 112 taong public farmers market na ito ng Washington State, ang Pike Place. Tinanggap ni Frendel ang hamon na ang tanging maaari niyang gastusin sa buong araw ng pamamasyal sa Pike Place ay $50. Tuklasin natin kung saan siya dadalhin nito.
It's another beautiful fall evening here in Seattle, Washington. I am standing on Pike Street, intersecting Pike's Place in the most popular market. I'm sure you can tell from behind me. But this place was opened 112 years ago, back in August of 1907. More than 10 million people come here on an annual basis to pay a visit. Why? Maybe it's because of the location. It does overlook Elliott Bay, where a very popular marketplace overlooks. What is this marketplace, and why is it so popular? Is it because of its location? I mean, check out the beauty, or could it be the produce, the products, the pastries, the people, the pleasantries? Well, you got it, folks. It's all of the above. So many things happen here. So many people come to visit, whether you're a local or a tourist. Today, I'm a local coming here on a $50 budget, still determined to have an experience and to really see where my $50 can take me and what kind of memories I can bring to here at Pike's Place Market. Let's go see what we can get with $50. About having an experience even on a budget. Well, getting some yummy ube ice cream is going to be part of that awesome experience here at Pike Place Market. So far, I was able to enjoy some clam chowder, but that was on a bonus budget, so never mind. So far, with the $50, I was able to purchase a yummy scoop of ubi yam ice cream at Sky Giant Yogurt Joint. Now I'm about to enjoy this red bean ball. Why am I buying so much food? Because food is part of the experience. I was also able to get me a bouquet of flowers. You'll see that in a little bit. Some lihimoy powder that you'll see in a little bit that we're going to powder over some mango slices and enjoy it with the family. We got a pork bun, pretty much food, because food you will remember forever. The taste from Pike's Place Market is something extraordinary and something very different, and I'm a firm believer that's why a lot of people come out here, is to eat and to enjoy everything else. I'm gonna spend it on myself again with a nice cup of coffee. The original Starbucks was actually established here on this very street, Pike's Place. So, we're gonna go get a cup of coffee. To come out here on a weekday during the evening where there is no 10 million people all at one time. So I finally spent my last few dollars and I said I was going to do it for myself with this cup of coffee, but I actually got it for Jacob. Use my cam off. Go ahead and put the camera to yourself. Go ahead.
I can't.
But I really thank my crew for helping me with this first vlog here in Seattle. I'm friends with Heron, Eagle News
125. Salamat, Frendel. Kahit na malamig, mukhang di ko matatanggihan ng ubi ice cream na yan. Pengi naman! At iyan ang Agila Balita para sa linggong ito. Samahan nyo kaming muli sa susunod na Lunes para sa isa na namang edisyong puno ng impormasyon mula sa aming bureau sa buong mundo. Bisitahin ang aming website sa eaglenews.net at eaglenewslive.com. Sundan kami sa Twitter at twitter.com/eaglenews at sa facebook.com/eaglenews. Salamat sa pananood. Magandang araw. Ako si Myla Simbulan, laging 1 with 25.
Sumainyo ang mga balitang kinara, maingat na isinulat at inihanay ng
Email 19 sa ating headlines. Mahigit 6,000 tao apektado ng baha sa Cagayan. Dagdag bawas sa ilang produktong petrolyo ipatutupad ng mga kumpanya ng langis. Pangulong Duterte magtutungo sa South Korea para sa ASEAN Republic of Korea Commemorative Summit. Malacanang hindi makikialam sa trabaho ng ombudsman. Ako ang inyong magiging tagapaghatid balita, Maylin Mariano Rivera. Sa detalye ng mga balita, umabot na sa mahigit 10,000 pamilya o mahigit 63,000 na mga residente ang naapektuhan ng pagbaha at landslide sa Cagayan sa gitna ng masamang panahon. Ayon sa Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, ang mga apektadong residente ay mula sa 155 barangay sa 14 na bayan. 4 sa mga nasawi ay mula sa barangay Imurong sa bayan ng Bagao. Kinilala ang mga biktima na sina Baga LJ Daliego, 10 taong anyos, Augusto Hamon, 36 years old, Jeremiah Saring, 14 years old, at Ariel Agustin Versola, 32 years old. Natagpuan naman Sabado ng umaga ang bangkay ni Cesar Balad na residente ng barangay Paraba sa Peña Blanca. Ang pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa ay dala ng pag-uulan sanhi ng severe tropical storm Kiel. Mahigit 6,000 pamilya o mahigit 39,000 mga katao ang nasa 84 evacuation centers habang ang iba ay nananatili sa kanilang mga bahay. Umabot sa halos 3 milyong piso ang inisyal na halaga ng pinsalang idinulot ng pananalasa ng Bagyong Kiel sa sektor ng agrikultura sa Cagayan. Ayon kay Department of Agriculture Regional Director o Executive Director Narciso Edilio, posibleng tumaas pa ang halaga oras na humupa na ang baha sa iba pang bahagi ng lalawigan. Sinabi ni Edilio, siyam pa lamang mula sa 11 munisipalidad na sinalanta ng bagyong Kiel sa Cagayan ang nasa ilalim nila sa assessment. Habang nagpapatuloy pa rin anya ang isinasagawang assessment sa pinsala naman ng bagyo sa livestock o alagang hayop. Samantala, sinabi ni Edilio, pinakamatindian niyang naapektuhang pananim ay ang pangapalay at high-value crops. Nangunguna ang Pilipinas bilang pinakamalaking importer ng bigas sa buong mundo ngayong 2019. Batay ito sa pinakahuling ulat ng United States Department of Agriculture, Foreign Agricultural Service o USDA o FAS, kung saan naungusan na ng Pilipinas ang China. Ayon sa USDA FAS, malapit nang maabot ng Pilipinas ang pinakamataas na record nito sa pag-aangkat ng bigas ng 3 milyong metrikong tonelada. 58% anilang mataas ang rice importation ng Pilipinas ngayong taon kumpara sa 1.9 milyong metriko toneladang bigas noong 2018. Isinisisi naman ng biglaang pagtaas ng rice imports ng Pilipinas sa pagpapatupad ng Rice Tariffication Law noong March 2019. Pinuri ng isang mambabatas ang naging pasya ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na magpalabas ng 1 bilyong piso para sa pagtugon sa African swine fever outbreak sa bansa. Ayon kay Magsasaka Party List Representative Argel Cabatbat, pinatunayan ng naging hakbang ng Pangulo na kinilala nito ang pangangailangang pinansyal ng mga nagbababoy na nalugi dahil sa pagkalat ng ASF. Una nang sinabi ni Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo na inaprubahan na ng Pangulo ang hiling ni Agriculture Secretary William Dar na magamit ang nalalabi pang contingency fund ng Office of the President o OP bilang pambayad sa mga naapektuhang magbababoy. Kasabay nito, nanawagan naman si Cabatbat sa mga kinaukulang ahensya ng pamahalaan na paigtingin pa ang pagpapatupad ng mga hakbang para mapigilan ang pagkalat ng nabanggit na sakit sa baboy. Partikular niya rito ang mahigpit na pagbabantay laban sa pagpasok ng imported na karning baboy at mga pork products. Umaabot na sa halos 20 tonelada, 20,000 tonelada ng mga basura ang nalilikha ng mga kabahayan sa buong bansa kada araw. Batay sa datos ng Department of Environment and Natural Resources o DNR, 50% sa mga basurang ito ay nabubulok, habang 25% ang binubuo ng mga plastic na maaring ma-recycle. Ayon kay Environment Undersecretary Benny Antiporda, hindi ang basura mismo ang problema ng bansa, kundi ang kawalan ng disiplina ng mga Pilipino na bawasan at paghiwalay-hiwalayin ang mga basura. Dagdag ni Antiporda, kulang din sa kaalaman at impormasyon ng mga Pilipino dahilan kaya nagkakahalo-halo ang mga basura sa bansa at nagiging kontaminado. Iginiit ni Antiporda sa ngayon ay kanila nang isinusulong ang pagpapakalat ng impormasyon at pagtuturo sa mga tao para sa tamang pagbukod-bubukod ng mga basura. Susunod, Pangulong Duterte magtutungo sa South Korea para sa Asian ROK Commemorative Summit. Ang detalye niyan sa pagbabalik ng Agila Balita sa umaga.
Agila Balita.
Pangalagaan ang sarili laban sa kagat ng lamok. Narito ang 5S strategy kontra dengue. Search and destroy breeding places. Hanapin at alisin ang pinangingitlugan ng lamok. Secure self-protection. Gumamit ng mosquito repellent, kulambo o mahahabang damit. Seek early consultation. Kaagad kumonsulta sa mga manggagamot para maiwasan ang komplikasyon. Support spraying to prevent impending outbreak. Pahintulutan ang fogging kapag daybreak. At sustained hydration. Uminom ng maraming fluid, partikular ng tubig.
Agila Balita
Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 12 ng tanghali hanggang 1:00 ng hapon.
Agila,
Biyaheng abroad naman ngayong Nobyembre si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Ito ay kahit na pinayuhan ang Pangulo ng kanyang mga doktor na bawasan ang trabaho at magpahinga dahil sa nararanasang muscle spasm bunsod ng pagsemplang sa motorsiklo kamakailan. Sinabi ni Presidential Spokesman Salvador Panelo na biyaheng South Korea ang Pangulo para sa Association of Southeast Asian Nations Republic of Korea Commemorative Summit sa Busan. Nakatakdang ganapin ang pagpupulong sa Nobyembre 25 hanggang 26. Ayon kay Panelo, maaaring magkaroon ng bilateral meeting si Pangulong Duterte at South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Kabilang sa mga maaaring talakayin ng dalawang leader ang usaping patungkol sa kalakalan, seguridad at lahat ng common concerns ng dalawang bansa. Hindi makikialam ang Malacanang sa trabaho ng Office of the Ombudsman. Pahayag ito ng palasyo matapos humirit ang Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption o VACC sa Ombudsman na muling buksan ang Mama Sapano case na ikinasawi ng 44 na kagawad ng Special Action Force sa Mama Sapano, Maguindanao noong 2015 dahil may bagong ebidensya laban kay dating Pangulong Benigno Noynoy Aquino III na idinadawit sa kasong homicide. Sinabi ni Presidential Spokesman Salvador Panelo na dapat manaig ang rule of law. Hindi anya naging ugali ng sangay ng ehekutibo na pakialaman ang trabaho ng sangay ng hudikatura na isang co-equal branch ng gobyerno. Naharap din si Aquino sa kasong graft at usurpation of authority dahil sa umano'y palpak na operasyon sa Mama Sapano. Nagpaabot ng pakikiramay ang Malacanang sa pamilyang naulila ng business tycoon na si John Gokongwei Jr. Ayon kay Presidential Spokesman Salvador Panelo, kinilala ng taong bayan ang kwento ng buhay ni Gokongwei kung paano nagsimula at naging matagumpay na negosyante. Isa rin anyang generous philanthropist si Gokongwei na aktibo sa mga kawang gawa. Sinabi pa ni Panelo na si Gokongwei ang isang katangi-tanging halimbawa ng isang Filipino na naging masipag, disiplinado at naging porsigido kung kaya umunlad sa buhay. Wala pa namang abiso ang palasyo kung dadalaw ang Pangulo sa burol ni Gokongwei. Nakalagak ang mga labi ni Gokongwei sa Heritage Park sa Taguig City. Base sa Forbes magazine sa taong 2019, si Gokongwei ang pinakamayamang tao sa Pilipinas na mayroong yaman na $5.3 billion. Nanawagan ng Malacanang sa publiko na bigyan ng pagkakataon si Vice President Leni Robredo na gampanan ang trabaho nito bilang drug czar. Partikular na apila ng palasyo, hayaan ng pangalawang Pangulo na magawa ang itinalagang tungkulin sa kanya bilang co-chairperson ng Interagency Committee on Anti-Illegal Drugs o ICAD. Ayon kay Presidential Spokesman Salvador Panelo, dapat bigyan ni Robredo ang space at huwag harangan ang hakbang nito sa kampanya laban sa illegal na droga. Dagdag ng kalihim, dapat bigyan ng Vice Presidente ng malawak na paraan para sa mga gagawin nito para maresolba ang problema sa droga sa bansa. Masayaan niya ang Malacanang na bukas si Robredo sa kanilang mungkahi na sumama ito sa anti-drugs operation ng Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency o PDEA. Matapos ang pulong ng ICAD ay tinanggap ni Robredo ang hamon ni PDEA Chief Director General Aaron Aquino na sumama ito sa operasyon ng ahensya para makita nito ang aktwal na paglaban ng otoridad sa droga. Wala pa ring napipisil na bagong pinuno ng Philippine National Police o PNP si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Ito ang inihayag ni Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo ilang araw matapos ang formal na pagreretiro ni dating PNP Chief General Oscar Albayalde. Ayon kay Panelo, natatagalan ng Pangulo sa pagpili ng magiging susunod na PNP Chief dahil masusian niya ang ginagawa nitong pagkilati sa mga pinagpipilian para sa posisyon. Iginit ni Panelo, hindi dapat pangunahan ang magiging desisyon ng Pangulo at hayaan na lamang itong makapamili. Samantala, ipinaghibit balikat lamang ni Panelo ang pahayag ni PNP spokesman Brigadier General Bernard Banac na may malaking epekto sa mga malalaking proyekto ng pambansang pulisya ang kawalan nito ng permanenteng pinuno. Tumakas ng Iwahig Prison ng Penal Farm ang 46 na mga preso na dati nang nakalaya sa pamamagitan ng Good Conduct Time Allowance o GCTA law pero voluntaryo ring sumuko nitong Setyembre. Ayon kay Bureau of Corrections o Bucor spokesperson Major Alberto Tapiro, nagawang buksan ng mga tumakas na preso ang kabilang gate ng recreational area ng Iwahig Prison na siyang ginagamit bilang holding area ng mga naging benepisyaryo ng DCTA. Isinabayan niya ng mga ito ang pagtakas sa kasagsagan ng malakas na buhos ng ulan nitong Sabado, November 9. Sinabi ni Tapiro, 8 sa mga tumakas na preso ang bumalik na rin ng kulungan kahapon matapos makausap ng mga opisyal ng Bucor at pulisya habang patuloy namang pinaghahanap ang 38 iba pa. Samantala, naniniwala si Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm spokesperson Levi Evangelista na posibleng nainip ang mga nabanggit na GCTA surrenderies sa paghihintay sa proseso ng Department of Justice o DOJ para tuluyan na silang makalaya. Ipinamahagi ng provincial government officials ang mga binhi ng palay sa mga magsasaka sa bayan ng Umingan sa lalawigan ng Pangasinan. May report si Juvie Baraka.
Pamamahagi ng binhing palay sa mga magsasaka isinagawa sa bayan ng Umingan, Pangasinan. Ang mga binhing palay na ito ay mula sa provincial government ng Pangasinan na mula na rin sa Rice Tarification Law. Ayon kay Ginoong Nestor Batalla, provincial agriculturist, 10 bilyon ang nakalaan para sa mga magsasaka sa pamamagitan ng machineries, loans, training, butil ng palay at iba pa. Ang ipamimigay na binhing palay sa mga magsasaka sa bawat kalahating ektarya ng lupang sasakain ay 1 sako o 20 kilo na binhing palay. Pag sumobra sa kalahating ektarya ay 2 sako nang ibibigay at pag sumobra pa sa kalahating ektarya ay hanggang 4 na sako ang maaring makuha ng isang magsasaka na ang katumbas ay 80 kilo dahil sisiguruhin ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Umingan na ang makakatanggap ng mga binhing palay ay mga magsasaka ng bayan ng Umingan. Nagpasalamat naman ang alkalde ng bayan na si Mayor Carleon Cruz sa provincial government ng Pangasinan at Department of Agriculture sa pagbibigay tulong sa mga magsasaka. Nagpasalamat din si Ginoong Wilfredo Hernandez sa tinanggap na 2 sakong butil ng palay dahil anya kung bibilhin ang binhi ay 1.5 ang kada 20 kilo na binhing palay kaya't malaking tulong ang libreng binhing palay para sa kanila. Mula sa Pangasinan para sa Eagle News, Juvie Baraka, I am 1 with 25.
Tumama ang magnitude 3.5 na lindol sa Davao Occidental sa datos ng PHIVOLCS na mataan ang epicentro ng lindol sa 151 km southeast ng Sarangani. May lalim ang lindol na 96 km sa tectonic ang dahilan. Gayunpaman, walang napaulat na pinsala sa lugar. Wala ring inaasahang aftershocks matapos ang pagyani.
Impormasyon at kaalaman sa kalakalan. Balitang Business.
Magkakaroon muli ng panibagong dagdag bawas sa presyo ng produktong petrolyo. Tinatayang tataas mula 90 centavos hanggang piso ang presyo ng kada litro ng gasolina, habang nasa 10 centavos naman hanggang 20 centavos ang mababawas sa presyo ng kada litro ng diesel at kerosene. Nakatakdang ipatupad sa susunod na linggo ang mga nasabing paggalaw sa presyo ng petrolyo.
Tag-isan ng lakas, patalasan ng isip. Balitang Sports.
Target ng Philippine skateboarding team na mangibabaw sa 30th Southeast Asian Games. Ayon kay Monty Mendigoria, Pangulo ng Skateboarding and Roller Sports Association of the Philippines, malaki ang tiwala nito na makakuha ng 8 gold medals sa lahat ng skateboarding competitions. Mismo anya si Philippine Olympic Committee President Congressman Bambol Tolentino ang nagsabi na ilalagay nila ang mga malalakas na manlalaro para sa torneo. Mangunguna sa Philippine team si Marjeline Didal, ang kasalukuyang champion ng ASEAN Games, kasama si Christiana Means at Jericho Francisco.
Balitang Pangkalusugan.
Isang executive order ang planong gawin ng Department of Health para mapababa ang presyo ng mahal na mga gamot. Ayon kay Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, nasa 120 hanggang 124 na mga gamot ang posibleng magkaroon ng maximum retail price. Ang hakbang ng ahensya ay alinsunod sa universal healthcare kung saan kailangang ibaba ang presyo ng mga mahal na gamot. Iginiit ng kalihim na kailangang ibaba ang presyo ng mga gamot lalo na para sa mga nakamamatay na sakit. Una nang inilabas ng DOH ang listahan ng mga gamot na mababawasan ang halaga sa ilalim ng Maximum Drug Retail Price Scheme. Kabilang sa listahan ang mga gamot para sa alta presyon, sakit sa puso, chronic lung diseases, diabetes at mga pangunahing cancer.
Mga pangyayari sa labas ng bansa. Balitang Abroad.
Tatlo ang naitalang patay at pinangangambahang tumaas pa ang bilang ng bushfires sa silangang bahagi ng Australia. Ayon kay New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian, may 7 tao pa ang nawawala habang patuloy na inaapula ang sunog na nagsimula araw ng Biyernes. Sa impormasyon ng kanilang fire department, nasa 100 mga bahay ang napinsala ng sunog at nasa 30 ang nasaktan na karamihan ay mga bumbero. Nasa 100 bushfires ang naitala sa New South Wales at Queensland, bagamat nasa 5 lamang sa mga ito ang may tuturing na mapanganib. Kinoronahan bilang Miss Tourism International 2019 ang pambato ng Pilipinas ni si Cyril Payumo. Si Payumo ang pinakabagong Filipina na nakuha ang titulo kasunod ni Janine Alipoon noong 2017. Pinalitan ng Pinay Beauty Queen ang orihinal na nanalo na si Tyra Goldman na bigong makipaglaban dahil sa issue ng dual citizenship. Bukod sa Miss Tourism International crown, nasungkit din ni Payumo ang Best na International Costume dahil sa suot nitong gawa ni Rich sa Binyan.
Kakaiba!
Katakataka. Kagulat-gulat. Balitang Pambihira.
Makulay, kakaiba at higit sa lahat, family-friendly. Ito ang nakita sa 2 araw na aktibidad sa Eagle Broadcasting Corporation, ang EBC Popcom 2019. Ang highlight sa report ni Vin Pascua.
Gulat-gulat.
Panoorin natin. Abangan natin ang Popcom dito sa EBC. At yan ang naging kabuuan ng ating mainit na balita sa pangalan ng ating mga kaagapay sa Eagle News Service. Magandang umaga sa atin lahat. Ito si Mylene Mariano Rivera and I am 1 with 25. Susunod na programang Saganang Mamamayan kasama sina Congressman Dante Marcoleta at Jen Subarjaga.
Sumainyo ang mga balitang kinara, maingat na isinulat at inihanay ng